All right, so let's go ahead and continue where we last left off. So here we finished up the transaction on the 18th of June. We sold 200 mugs at $10 each. So we already updated our inventory, right? So we have exactly 400 units left on hand. So let's see what happened next. Right? On June 20th, customer A paid in full with cash. Okay? So customer A pays in full with cash. So let's take a look at the very first one here. Okay? When did we sell to customer A? We sold to customer A on an account 250 mugs on the 10th of June. Okay? On an account. And in this case, let's see, did customer A return anything? Doesn't look like so. So in this case, let's take a look at customer A. So since we sold to customer A on June 10, we offered customer A an opportunity to take advantage of a discount. So in this case, customer A has 15 days. So therefore, 15 days from the 10th is going to be the 25th, right? 10 days is 20th, plus 5 is 25th of June. And if customer A is making a payment as of June 20th in cash, that means customer A shall receive the 10% discount. So let's take a look at my chart of accounts once again. That means customer A has received a sales discount. Okay, so sales discount 405. Okay, we have to give back a portion of that sales tax money back too, because we originally charged customer A in full for the full 250 mugs, but because they're being discounted, we need to take that into consideration as well. So again, customer A pays in full with cash on June 20th. So let's go ahead and journalize this, right? Today is June 20th, right? We got cash because that's what we received, okay? We are going to give a sales discount, okay? And we're going to give back a portion of the sales tax money back. And lastly, we're going to end up reducing the amount of accounts receivable that we originally charged customer A for. So let's go ahead and take a look at how much we actually owe customer A. Okay? So in this case, let's see, we sold to customer A here on June 10 here for a total of $2,706.25. Okay? Now, we offered customer A the opportunity to take a 10% discount. So in this case, what can we discount? We can only discount the total amount of items we sold to customer A. So in this case, we only sold 250 units, right? Customer A did not exchange, did not return, did not do anything. All right, so customer A is being charged for the full 250 units, right? At $10 each. So therefore, we can only discount the sales, right? Up to 10%. So 10% of 2,500 is going to be $250. Now, out of that $250, how much sales tax money are we going to actually give back? We're going to give back $20.63. So therefore, how much cash are we going to receive from customer A? We're going to receive $2,435.62. Okay? And then I'm going to make a note here. Customer A paid in full, received 10% discount. Okay? So that's how we do the discount here, is we got to figure out how much the total full amount is, what is the discount amount for, how much tax money do we have to give back, and then figure out how much cash we're actually going to be receiving from customer A. Okay? All right, and of course, a payment from customer A does not affect your inventory whatsoever. Okay? So that very same day, you also end up selling an additional 250 mugs, $10 each for cash. Do we even have enough? Let's take a look. Oh, yes, we do. We got 300 from the first batch, and we got 100 from the previous batch, which we know is to be our large cups. So in this case, yes, we do have enough to sell 250 mugs for $10 each for cash. Okay? So again, this is another cash sales. All right, so copy and paste that. It should be it for this journal here for 620. Okay, and this time we sold 250 mugs for $10 each. So 250 times 10 will give you 2,500. You're going to be charging a total tax of $206.25. So therefore, you're going to be having a grand total of that $2,706.25. So now we need to figure out how much that total cost is to sell the 250 mugs. So today's the 20th, 250 mugs at $3.375526. So that's going to give you a grand total of $938.82 once again. So that's going to, if I were to subtract 300 minus 250, there should be only 50 units left. Let's see. We got 1120. Oops, I forgot the number already. $1126.58. So equal 1126.58 minus 398.82. You should get $187.67. Okay, so good. So right now everything is panned out even. Okay. So you got $938.82. Okay, so journal 93882 is what it cost me to sell 250 mugs. Okay. So then here on June 21st, we end up purchasing 750 mugs at $3.80 each, with the freight costing $80. Okay, from Copies Co. Terms are 5%, 15, net 30. Okay. So in this case, on June 21st, we made a purchase of inventory for 750 units at $3.80 with a freight of $80. So once again, we have made purchases before, so that's what we got to do here, is we're going to copy this journal here, and I'm going to paste it into my third journal page here. Okay, and today is the 21st. This time we purchased from Cuppy's Co. 750 mugs at $3.80 each with a freight charge of $80, 5% 15 net 30. Okay. So once again, if you want to do your calculations here, you could also do it in your inventory worksheet and then pop it into your journal later. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay. So it's June 21st. We purchased 750 units at $3.80 with a freight of 80. So therefore, 750 times 380 should give you $2,850 plus 80. Okay, hold on, let me redo that again. Okay, plus 80 is going to give you 2,930, and then we need to solve for my cost per item because that is going to give me what I need for my LIFO, right? Keeping my batches separate. So this will say it's $3.966666. Okay, gonna add that into my inventory on hand. So I have 750 units at $3.966666, and that's gonna give me my total of the $3,930. Okay, so now I have a total of 900 units left, right? 50 from my very first batch of inventory, that 100, which is my large cups, and then 750, which is the last purchase that we just made. Okay. So let's go ahead and plug in my number here that I have a total of $2,930 for my total purchase here. 2,930. Okay. Format my page. Okay. So there you go. I made my purchase of inventory right there. Okay. Then on June 24th, customer B decides to pay in full with cash. So let's go ahead and take a look at customer B. So customer B, we sold to customer B on June 16 here. We sold 600 mugs to customer B. However, a couple days later on June 18, customer B ended up returning 100 of those units. So in this case, we only truly sold 500 mugs to customer B. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at so in this case, right, so customer B, we actually sold 500 units to customer B because they purchased 600 originally and returned 100. So that means we sold for them for sure 500 units. Now in this case, if we sold to them on the 16th of June and we offered a discount opportunity for, in this case, this is supposed to be for 10 days. So 10 days from now is going to be the 26th of June. So he has customer B make the discount. In this case, if they're paying on the 24th, right, they're paying on the 24th, then yes, they did make the discount. So in this case, that means I still have to give them their discount. So let's see. We received cash, sales discount. So right here, you would copy this one right here because we did make this one here for customer A. Okay. 624, right? We received cash. And here we also going to give a discount because we charge tax. We have to give a portion of the discount back because they're discounting on the 500 mugs that they originally purchased. So let's take a look at their accounts receivable, right? And I'm going to go ahead and write here, customer B paid in full, okay, and received a 10% discount. So let's see. So first things first is looking at the accounts receivable. How much does customer B actually owe me? So let's take a look. We sold to customer B on the 16th. So here you go. Sold to customer B. I think it's here. Accounts receivable to customer B. Okay. So we originally sold 600 units, right? And then we end up refunding 100 of those units, right? Sales returns and allowances. Okay. So therefore, right, if you calculate that, that $6,495 minus that $1,082.50 should give you a total of $5,412.50. Okay, so I need to fix this because I wrote that they are going to have to pay within 15 days, but in this case, it's actually 10 days, which they made. Okay, so that's how much they owe me. Now, because I actually sold to them, right? How much would my discount be if I offered them a 10% discount? They originally purchased 600 units, and then they end up returning 100 units, right? So in this case, how much did I actually sell to them? If I had 6,000, then I subtract 1,000, that means $5,000 is what I sold to customer B, or in this case, 500 units at $10 is $5,000. So therefore, what is 10% of $5,000? It's going to be $500. So how much money am I going to be returning? Or in this case, how much tax am I going to be returning? Right? I'm going to be returning $41.25. So in this case, how much is customer B going to pay? $4,871.25. And once again, this has nothing to do with inventory, so that's what we're going to be receiving. We're going to receive $4,871.25 for the sale. Okay. All right, so we're done with the purchase here. We're done with receiving the payment from the customer here. So then on the 28th of June, 26th of June, you have a summer sale. All mugs are 50% off discount. All right, and you sold a total of 650 mugs for cash. Okay. You sold a total of 650 mugs for cash. Okay? You have a summer sale. All mugs are 50% off, and you sold all 650 mugs for cash. So therefore, how should I do this, right? We're going to be 1, right? Since we're having an in-store sale on the 26th of June, and I sold everything for cash, I should be receiving cash. Right? Second thing too is we're going to have to record the discount because it's an in-store discount. So that means I'm going to be discounting at time of sale. So sales discount, which is 405. Right? Then, of course, we're going to charge sales tax, right, after the discount, right? So first sales and then sales discount, or sales, then sales tax. Okay, we're going to charge the tax after we take the discount, right? So in this case, right, if I sold a total of, let's see what, I sold a total of 650 mugs at $10 each, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out what that is. So 650 units at $10 each will give you 6,500. If I'm going to be discounting 50%, right, I could divide that by 2, or I can multiply it by 0.5, and you're going to get $3,250. So therefore, if I were to subtract that out, that means I sold a total of $3,250. And how much sales tax I'm going to be charging based off of that $3,250. So again, you're going to be charging tax on the discounted price, right? Because this is an in-store discount. You're discounting at time of purchase or at time of sale. So in this case, so again, equal round that tax, okay? And you should get $268. So therefore, how much cash am I going to be receiving from my customers or from the sale here? You got $3,518.13. Okay. Or if you didn't do the debits equal credits, you could have simply done the $3,250 that you charged plus the tax of $268.13 and would have gotten the same answer. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just make my note now that I had a summer sale, right? 50% discount and sold 650 mugs. Okay? So therefore, because I sold those 650 mugs, I need to do my cost of goods sold. Okay? And this time I sold 650 mugs. Okay? So I need to go ahead and calculate. So I have a total of 900 right now, and I just sold 650 mugs. Okay, so taking a look at my batches of inventory, right? I have my first batch at 50. I have my second batch, which is supposed to be my 100 batch that I have the large cups in. And then I have the 750 right here that I just recently purchased. And because we're using the rules of LIFO, right, I'm going to sell my latest batch that I just purchased here, which is currently at $3.96666666. So, how much is my grand total cost of goods sold here? It should be $2,539.33. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and update my inventory. So if I have 750 units minus 650, that should give me 100. 100 times 3.906666 and give me 39067, which should be correct. Okay. All right, so now that I have that, let's see what is next. Okay, so I have a total of $2,539.33. So in this case, I'm just going to cell reference from my worksheet. So $2,539.33. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happened next. Okay. June 28th rolls around and customer C wants to buy all 100 large 16-ounce mugs at $10 each from you. And of course, you offered him a additional 10% discount, and he paid with his Visa credit card. Right? So in this case, if he's going to pay with his Visa credit card, where does that money go? And money goes straight to your checking account, right? It's not a form of cash, right? Because that money is being electrically wired to your banking account, right? So in this case, checking account's going to be the very first one. And of course, you had a sale and you charged sales tax plus a sales discount because you offered him an additional 10% discount. Okay? So therefore, for that 100 large mugs. So again, we're going to record that this was a sales, right? So this one, okay? And that should be perfect for your journal here. Oh, one more down. There you go. And this is going to be your checking account because he used his credit card. So it's going to go straight to the checking account. Okay. So once again, this time, right, sold 100 large mugs to customer C, right? 10% discount, paid with a Visa credit card. Okay? And again, we end up selling those 100 mugs. And if you want to make a note here, large mugs. Okay? So let's go ahead and calculate that, right? Since we sold 100 of them at $10 each, right? That gives you 1,000, but because you gave a kindly, nice offer of a 10% discount, how much is that off of the 100 of units that we sold here? So in this case, wait, let me 10% discount, 10% of 1,000, right? Is going to give you 100. So you actually sold $900. Out of that $900, how much tax are you going to be charging? You'd be charging $74.25 worth of tax. And so how much money should be going to you is going to be $974.25. Okay? And now we need to calculate what the cost of those 100 coffee mugs cost me. So in this case, today's the 28th, right? We already know what that 100 units is, right? That 100 units is currently at that 36625. So therefore, it's going to be costing you $366.25. We already know that because we're going to get rid of that entire leftover batch of inventory, right? For that $366.25. So therefore, your second batch is completely gone, including that 100 batch of large cups that you had remaining. Okay? So that should give you your general journal to be $366.25 is what it cost you for those large coffee mugs. Okay? And this is the 28. Okay. So then let's see what else has happened next. Last thing here says on June 30th, you end up paying off all 3 bills that you owe to Cuppies Co. all on one check. Check number 201. And you should have a total of $150 50 units left on hand, which is true, right? We have 50 remaining in my very first batch here, and I have 100 remaining in my very last batch that I purchased, right? So I do have 150 units left. Now, in this case, it's telling me that I'm going to pay all 3 bills in one sitting. So let's take a look at all 3 bills, okay? First bill we have here, right? We purchased 1,000 units, but end up returning 50 of them, okay? And let's see, did we remake the discount due date? So in this case, if I'm making a payment on the 30th of June, did I make the 5% discount? 15 days from the 3rd will be June 18. So in this case, I for surely did not make the discount, so I am going to pay whatever I owe for the first batch of inventory. Okay. Second batch of inventory I purchased on the 12th here, where I end up purchasing 500 units, but 100 of those units end up being the large size, so they were discounted 25%. So in this case, that's going to be a reduced amount here. But let's take a look here. I have a total, let me see. They offered me 5% discount, 15, net 30, if I'm making a payment as of June 30th, right? 15 days from now, from the 12th of June, is going to be the 27th. So in this case, I also missed my very second batch here. Okay, so I'm going to pay for whatever I owe here. Okay. And then the last batch of inventory I purchased was on the 21st here for the 750 mugs. No returns or allowances were made. So in this case, 750, right, in full. I'm going to, let me see, they give me a 5% discount if I pay within 15 days. So 15 days from the 21st is going to be the 30th plus 6 days is going to be July 6th. July 6th would be my total that I owe, right? Or in this case, would be the when I owe or have to pay the bill. So in this case, this third bill right here that I made in my third purchase is going to be discounted by 5%. So that means I'm going to have a purchase discount, which where does the purchase discount come out from? Since I recorded my mugs at full price, right? The discount's going to be taken out from my actual mugs account, okay? So therefore, let's go ahead and gather my accounts. So the first account that I have to gather here is that I'm paying off my liability, which is going to be my accounts payable, okay? Next thing I'm going to do here is I need to take my discount out from my mugs. And then the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to pay from my checking account, all 3 bills. Okay. So therefore, my accounts payable is 201, mugs is 150, and my checking account is 101. Okay? So let's first off figure out how much I actually owe in grand total, okay? So my first bill here, which was I purchased on the 3rd here, I owed a total of $3,750. However, because I end up returning 50 of those mugs, I end up getting $182.50 refund. Okay? Then on June 12th, I end up purchasing that 500 mugs at $1,925. However, I end up getting a discount for $93.75, right? Or I got an allowance because 100 of those mugs were the wrong size, okay? And then last but not least, on the 21st of June, I end up making another purchase of 750 units for $2,930. So in grand total, if you calculated that, you should have a grand total of $8,328.75. Okay? If you want to redo that, right, just remember the first one, right? The first batch of inventory you have here was a total of $3,567.50. Okay? Your second batch right here is for a total of $1,831.25. Okay, plus your grand total of that where is it? The 2,930. So go ahead and add all those three up, right? And you should get the $8,328.75, right? Okay. So then let's figure out how much your discount is going to be for your mugs here. So we said that if we paid within a certain amount of time, we receive a 5% discount. Okay? So let's go ahead and locate where I made that purchase. So here, purchase right here. So I purchased 750 mugs at $3.80. Okay, so I can go ahead and take a look at that in my inventory worksheet, and I'll be able to calculate it, right? So in this case, I'm making, this is the 30th, right? I am not returning anything, but my cost per item is that $3.80. So therefore, my total that I can discount is $2,850, right? So in this case, what is my $2,850 times the negative 5%, right? Because that's how much the discount is for. And it's going to give me a total of $142.50. So let's do that again. Okay, $142.50. So equal round. You're going to take this number, you're going to multiply by negative because you're subtracting it out of your inventory, right? For $142.50. Okay? So if this amount's going to come out from your inventory, right? Where are you going to put it in that? You're going to take that out from your last batch of inventory. So in this case, since we have to be very careful, right? Because we self-referenced everything, right? What you're going to do is you're going to take this 390.67, and you're going to subtract out that 142.50, right? That means your total inventory should be the 248.17. So that's where you need to do here, 248.17 divided by your 100 units. So divided by 100, and this is your new cost per item, which you need to make sure that when you carry it on to the new inventory, that's your new batch of inventory. Since I self-reference right here with this 3.9066, if I change that number, all your calculations in your cost of goods sold will change. So in this case, I'm going to put it on the side right here saying that this is a change that I made because I overrided the total cost, saying that right now my total cost is $248.17. Okay? Right? That's the total amount minus the discount. So right now you should be at a grand total of 150 units at $435.93. Okay? And there you go. All right, so I adjusted my inventory already for that discount for $142.50. So here's your discounted amount for the $142.50. So how much am I going to make a payment for? You're going to cut a check for $8,186.25. And you're going to go ahead and finish off your description saying that you wrote a check to Cuppies Co., paid for all 3 purchases made on June 3rd, June 12th, and June 21st. Then you're going to also make a note that you received 5% discount on purchase 6/21st, and you use check number 201 to pay. Right? And that concludes the end of this scenario here, because you finished your scenario. That's your last journal entry that you're going to make, and you updated your inventory. Okay? And then of course, last but not least, you don't have a conversion entry you need to have because your inventory is already inventory. And that is it for the chapter 7 and 8 part 2 review.